Welcome, 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 welcome. Karibu to the Rauka Navo TV Breakfast Show. Padio Lipo, I'm your host, Nelson Mike Midamo Murioki. And remember that today's broadcast is live streaming concurrently on 5 other platforms. That includes the Vo TV YouTube channel, the Nelson Mike Podcast YouTube channel, KNL Facebook page, my private Facebook page, and also on Twitter at Vo Television. Karibu, karibu, karibu. Those who are coming in, bring your cup of coffee, bring your cup of tea. It's breakfast time. It's Rauka na Vo TV. Ukiingia hapa, the first thing you should do is just say hi, introduce yourself, while I wait for my guest to get ready. Karibuni, karibuni, karibuni. Today, I have another serious topic. The story of our Kenyan sister by the name Judy NJERI. Judy NJERI ni Mkenya mwenzetu ambaye ameuliwa nchini Saudi Arabia. The auntie is here, and I'm gonna welcome her to the show. Karibu, karibu, karibu.
Hello, thank you.
Hello, thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Vo TV Prime Time Show. Like I was saying, I was actually waiting for you to log in. I hope everything is good. Take your position. Take your position. Take your position. While we also wait for the guests to come in.
Okay.
Something is happening there, but let's give it some time. Okay. Uko poa auntie?
Niko poa kabisa.
Niko poa kabisa. Okay. Auntie, salimia the viewers as we start the show right now.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. And
I hope we'll have a live ritual. And we all want justice for NJERI, nothing else.
You know, even before we start the story, again, to all the viewers, we're going to feature the story of Judy NJERI right here on the screen, as you can see. Judy NJERI is our Kenyan sister who has been killed in Saudi Arabia. It's a very sad story. But also, on the other hand, there are so many events surrounding this story. And that's why I've brought the auntie here to talk to us. Auntie?
Yes.
Be prepared. Yes. Be ready.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'm
gonna do a 30 seconds commercial break. Stay right there. Okay. Today on the Rauka na Vo TV Breakfast Show. Thank you very much. Back to the viewers. Let's welcome NJERI's auntie. And without wasting time, let's start with the story of your niece. Tuambie majina zake anaitwa nani na utuambie alienda Saudi Arabia mwaka gani?
Okay, my niece name is Judy NJERI Moshiri. And from my understanding, NJERI went around 2021.
So March last year?
Yes, last year.
Okay. And let's do this. let's just for the sake of clarification, when NJERI left for Saudi Arabia, she never told the family.
Yeah, she never told us.
Yeah, she never told us. We never knew.
So what basically I was looking for her.
Mm.
But when I called her, the phone was going off. But I could see she's online. So I wrote for her.
A WhatsApp message,
and I asked her where she is because she's not picking my phones. That was actually around
August
last year. Then she lied to me.
She's in Egypt.
Wow.
And she has gone there for
3 months.
And she'll be coming back.
In December.
Wow.
I can confirm that. Because I can even show my conversation with her on WhatsApp.
And that's why actually I'm glad.
She basically
never admitted she was in Saudi
Arabia.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's start from there. So here you are. You have your niece. She leaves the country, doesn't tell your family. You're looking for her. There's no communication. Then all of a sudden, she replies and she tells you she's in Egypt, right?
Yes.
And let's do this. Let me show the viewers the communication that she's talking about. This is the communication. Okay, so VoTV has obtained this from you. And here you're asking her, good morning, NJERI. By the way, what time is it in Egypt? And she said, then she says, morning. Time has now changed. It's the same now, Kenya. Right now it's 9:14 a.m. Have a lovely day. By the way, Auntie, something said hi yesterday. Cheke said hi yesterday. I'm glad she did. Who is Cheke? Is it one of the kids?
I think one of my niece. My niece or my sister.
Okay, then let's come back here. Another conversation. You know, here she's saying, I'm in Egypt. So this whole time you're thinking your niece is in Egypt.
Okay, I thought she was in Egypt. And she confirmed for me she's only going for 3 months. Which she was already there. There's nothing much I could have done.
That's right.
So she told me she's only going to work for 3 months. She's coming back on November around 15th.
Yeah.
Then when that November came, I got a hold of her. And I asked her, where haven't you come back?
Was that November last year?
She told me. Yeah, last year.
Okay.
She told me that the lady she was working with, or she was working for, passed away.
Wow.
And now she instead of coming back home,
yeah,
she needed money. So she thought to get another contract.
Okay.
And I didn't know.
Wow.
And I didn't know when it was coming.
So first, I'm in Egypt. Then November, I'm gonna be here for 3 months. Then my employer died. Then or something happens, I have to look for another contract and I need money. Now, when did you find out? And tell the viewers. When did you find out?
I found her that she was in Egypt, that she was in Saudi Arabia. When we were told she's dead. But at first, I could not believe it.
Wow. And how did that make you feel?
I felt very bad because she died on Sunday.
She died on Sunday.
On Wednesday, I had written for her a message.
She did not reply.
So she had told me if I need to talk to her, I do it on Fridays because she's off duty. So now that Friday is when I knew she was dead.
Yeah. She didn't tell anyone.
Nobody knew from my family.
She didn't know.
So all of them they ended up hearing the story of Egypt. But all along she was living with the so-called husband, Raphael.
Okay, we'll get to that right now.
And he knew about
it.
Okay, let's get to that part. Who is the only person ambaye alikuwa anajua NJERI is working in Saudi Arabia?
Raphael and I hear there's a Pastor Julius and a Pastor Gilbert. And
Raphael
maybe the kids.
Now, to the viewers, Raphael is the boyfriend.
Yes.
Who are these two pastors?
Oh, I've only met one.
Which pastor?
Pastor Julius.
Pastor Julius.
Yes.
How many kids does NJERI
NJERI
have?
has three children. One is called Miki Moshiri. We have Naima. And Ryan.
Okay. What is the role of these pastors in this whole NJERI story?
Apparently they are like the middle people. When we could not have known NJERI had died. They never told us in the first place. That is when NJERI's son came home and told us that she overheard her mother had been killed in Saudi Arabia.
She overheard. She overheard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the son.
Yeah.
He overheard a conversation that the mom had been killed, and neither the boyfriend nor
all the pastors,
all
their family, they were willing to tell us.
Tell the mom, tell you as the auntie. So, can you give us a background about NJERI's parents, and that's why you're so close?
NJERI was brought together by my late parents.
Okay.
So she's more to me like a sister than a niece.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the son is telling you, I overheard Mama Meuliwa.
He came home. And now he told us that he overheard the mother had been killed in Saudi Arabia.
There was no phone call. No,
they did not
communication.
We are the We are the people who took the initiative to go there.
Go there
where she was staying.
Okay, let's do this as we proceed. Folks, welcome to the Rock and Avo TV Breakfast Show. The story of Judy NJERI, our Kenyan sister who has been killed in Saudi Arabia. With me tonight, today in the morning, is the auntie who's telling us and giving us all the information of what happened. This story, wacha niwaambie kitu moja, itafanya mumo na kichwa. And that's why I even said on my Facebook page, come here and listen to the facts. Nyinyi wenyewe msikie. Niko Egypt, akusema akienda. The auntie was thinking ako Egypt, found out ako Saudia the day waliambia kwamba amekufa. Let's do this. Auntie, atamita kuita auntie. Let's do this.
It's okay.
10 seconds of commercial break, and then you'll tell us your reaction after you are told by the son what he overheard about her mother being killed, about his mother being killed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let's do this. Okay, auntie, back to you. What did you do after the son told you, I heard mom has been killed in Saudi Arabia?
Okay, I was not the one. I was not at home. So there was my other sister.
Kuja kwa kamera vizuri. We are seeing you halfway. Okay.
Okay. My sister and my sister-in-law. No, my sister-in-law married to my brother. So they went to where NJERI was staying. They met the one who is being called the husband.
Yeah.
And the mother that Rafael. And my sisters asked them, how comes NJERI has died and you cannot come home to tell us?
Yeah.
And all through we have never met them. We have never seen that. We have never seen the mother of Rafael or anybody.
Wow.
So
is Rafael the father of all the three kids? If I may ask that question.
No.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead.
So now, what happened when Rafael received that NJERI has died? Because it was the only person who knew NJERI had gone. He contacted a pastor called Pastor Gilbert. I have never met him. I only hear of. Pastor Gilbert. He's the one who took the initiative. Instead of telling us, he started communication with the Saudi people.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, auntie. There's a comment saying, okay, NJERI's aunt has an echo. We can't get her very well.
Am I okay now?
Let's let the viewers confirm. Kenya, Spain.
Can you hear me clearly?
Let me welcome Kenya, Spain, all the way from Spain. Teresa Wanjiro. Those who are watching here, Karibuni. Can you still hear the echo? Do you still hear the echo from Auntie's side?
Hello.
So they're saying, no, we can't hear you well. What I'm going to do is this, Auntie. I'll just get you out from the studio, and then I'll bring you back again, okay?
Okay. And then maybe I can move my location. I don't know.
Yeah, we can check on that. And actually also something else that you can also do, you can actually just remove your headsets. Could be it's also coming from your headsets, okay? So we can try that as well.
I remove them.
Yeah. Let's try and see. Yep. So no, KBM, I've done the echo cancellation for her settings. Okay, ongea sasa.
Okay, now the pastor give that.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Give me a second, Auntie. Are you watching this broadcast somewhere else on YouTube or something?
No.
Okay, good. So let's do this. Your setup is perfect with the echo cancellation. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove you, and then you're gonna come back again. Okay? So I'm gonna remove you, then you're gonna come back in the studio again. Okay?
Okay.
But no headset, because we can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's have some patience. While we are doing that, I'll take a small commercial break for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna try. I'm gonna bring Auntie back to the studio. Remember, this story is so crazy, and there are too many elements in this story that I don't want you guys to miss out. In the event that she could be having any connection problems, be patient and just work with what you're gonna hear. Do we agree on that? So I'll bring Auntie back to the studio. Auntie?
Yes.
Okay, endelea.
Okay, now let me start from when NJERI was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
We were told that the employer contacted the agent in Saudi Arabia. And now the agent contacted the husband. This man, instead of telling us, he went and told Pastor Gilbert. I don't know who is Pastor Gilbert NJERI. So he started the conversation with the people from Saudi, the employer of NJERI, without us being in the picture.
Wow.
By the time they were coming to tell us about NJERI is dead, they had already filed everything, and they had said is the next of kin of NJERI. Then on Monday, we were told on Friday. So on Monday, my sister went to the embassy. So in the embassy, they didn't know whether we are working together with the Rafael side and our side. So they told us that since the communication has already been started, all of us we should not start communicating with the embassy. We just let one person do that.
So in other words, your family is completely sidelined.
Yes.
And everything now everything is being run by Rafael, who was actually the boyfriend, who now all of a sudden is the husband to NJERI.
Yes.
There was no marriage. Yes. There was no marriage. There was no marriage certificate. And I've seen the documents, which I'm going to show the viewers later. They applied for him to be the next of kin after
yes,
NJERI's
the
death?
Pastor
Yes,
Gilbert,
Pastor Gilbert,
Pastor Judas, and that
Pastor
lawyer.
Judas, and that lawyer.
So now, so let's run this thing one-on-one with the viewers. Here we are. NJERI has been killed in Saudi Arabia. Hajaolewa. Raphael alikuwa tu ni boyfriend, lakini wakati NJERI ameuliwa, familia yake wakawekwa kando. Pastor Gilbert and so-called Pastor Julius wakachukua hii kesi kwanza kupanga mambo za makaratasi, and I'm going to start showing you the documents in a minute, because, and thank you very much, Auntie, for sending me everything, because the viewers gonna watch this. And all of a sudden, this family imewekwa kando. Saa kila kitu, Raphael is the next of kin. Kila mtu ambaye yuko hapa, msichana akienda kufanya kazi Saudia, kwa contract, Auntie, inakwanga imeandikwa next of kin before you leave the country, which also, in this case, from what we've heard so far, which means Pastor Gilbert and Pastor Julius are the brokers, or they own the agency. Which brings me to the next question, Auntie. What's the name of the agency?
We don't know the agent.
We don't know the agent which took her there,
because Raphael has completely
refused
to tell us how she went.
Mnasikia? Familia NJERI wakiuliza jina agency ni gani, hawaambiwi. But these guys, they've done all the paperwork. Let's bring back, let them see who NJERI is. Undi NJERI. Let me bring NJERI here. That's NJERI. That's our sister. That's NJERI. A mother of 3. That's NJERI. Another picture. And what I'm going to do is, Auntie, explain to the viewers, how was NJERI killed based on what you are told?
The information we received that NJERI, when NJERI went to wherever she was working, she was working in a house like a flat, a big house, I believe so. So there are many families living in that house.
Yeah.
So NJERI's work was supposed to take care of the grandmother of that family.
Go ahead.
And now that NJERI was living in the same like floor with the old lady.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently in that compound, there was a boy who is crazy, kind of. That's what we were told.
Mm-hmm.
That he's a nephew to be a grandson to this woman NJERI was taking care.
Yeah.
So that on this Sunday,
mm-hmm.
NJERI was washing the dishes,
Mm-hmm.
and this lady was sleeping. The old lady was sleeping.
Yeah, the grandma.
Then this boy, the crazy boy came with a hammer. And he smashed NJERI to death with that hammer. That's what we were told.
a crazy grandson who just came with a hammer and beat her to death. A mother of 3. Who left Kenya until you guys, the family didn't know. You thought she was in Egypt. She is killed. You're not told immediately. It was actually by the way from the son. Is that right? Is that right? It's not. Okay. Then they told you how she was killed. What else did they tell you?
Okay, the information I'm giving is what I have we've heard from Pastor Judas and Raphael.
Yeah.
But the key person who is communicating with this side is Pastor Gilbert.
So if Pastor Gilbert is the one who's communicating with the embassy, if Pastor Gilbert is the one who's communicating with all these major offices, that means Pastor Gilbert is the owner of the agency.
I don't know, because even I asked myself, who is Pastor Gilbert and how is he related to NJERI? Then when I asked Raphael, he told me that he was NJERI's pastor before she left Kenya.
This is what Raphael is saying.
Yes.
There's something I want to say. Kwa hii show kuna watu wengi sana hapa wana watch ambao wako Saudia. Kila msichana akitoka Kenya kwenda kufanya kazi Saudia akiwa kadama, the contract always says next of kin. Always. Kwa hii kesi ya NJERI, the next of kin ameanza kutafutwa after her death. Are you guys putting one and one together? Doesn't make any sense. Saile NJERI amekufa, ndio Raphael anapelekwa kwa by the way, auntie, I'll show them the documents and they will see the documents he has been signing to show that he is the official next of kin. This is nuts. So, auntie, tuambie, after that, what happened after that?
So when we told us that they have done everything, they have communicated with Saudi Arabia embassy and everything. So they said it is okay. We don't have to worry. NJERI's body will be here in the next.
Your phone is ringing?
Yeah, let me decline it. So they said that we should not worry about everything. They've done everything. the body of NJERI will be
The
here
body
like
of
in
NJERI
4
will
days.
be
Now
here
after
like in 4 days.
like
Now
after
after
a week when she was
like
died,
after a week when she was died, when she died.
So we relaxed.
So we relaxed.
So just like after 4 days, then we asked them,
after 4 days,
what
then
comes
we
the
asked
body
them,
has
what
not
comes
come?
the body has not come?
Then they told us the embassy wants
the embassy wants
the names of the people who will receive the
people who
body.
will receive the body.
That's right.
Now they told us that
they told us that
they needed 3 names.
they needed 3 names.
So the
Yeah.
NJERI's Raphael name was there,
Raphael name was there,
and Pastor Julius, and now they needed
and
now
now
a
they
name
needed
from
now
our
a
family.
name from our family.
So that is when now we included my brother, because my parents are dead.
My parents are dead.
Yeah.
My elder brother is like
my elder brother
the
is like
elder of the family.
the elder of the family.
Yeah.
So they had planned their game so well.
planned their game so well.
They told us we just want to go to the lawyer and we write the letter that we know Raphael. So that they can hasten the process to bring the body. So we went to this lawyer. He's somewhere in Georgia. I was there. Myself, my brother, my cousin, Pastor Julius, and Raphael.
Yeah.
So he said he wants to have the power of NJERI body. But we refused. We only told him he can only have that because he's the paper he's the next of kin. Because he has already gone ahead and his name there and everything. So we thought if we're going to start the process afresh, we agreed that we wrote the letter. My brother signed it. That we have given him the power just to facilitate and provide the documents which are necessary.
Yeah.
To bring the body to Kenya. And that is all. Then we can take over the body. We can take over the process of burial as a family and everything.
Is this the letter that you're talking about, which is written the Republic of Kenya Special Power of Attorney? By this power of attorney given on the 25th day of October 2022, David Mwangi Mushiri, is that your brother? So the holder of the Kenyan ID number, presently residing in Kikuyu, Kiambu County, in having requested to act for me in specific matters connected to the arrival of body of Judy NJERI Mushiri. I hereby appoint Raphael Njuguna Githua, a holder of the Kenyan ID number, to be my true and lawful for and in my name or otherwise and on my behalf to do and execute only the following acts, deeds, and things, that is to say. So this is the document that was signed on the 25th of October, received here at Vote TV. David Mwangi Mushiri, Raphael Njuguna Githua, and Pastor Julius, who were named as the next of kin. And my sister.
So now we thought we have finished everything and we started waiting. We even told people the body will be here in a
few days.
So that's few days so that we can now, because we have done what the embassy has asked, so that we can now prepare now for the burial. So again, it was another delay. So they were actually planning so that they can make sure that NJERI now is the proper next to kin. No, the Raphael. This document has now made it possible for Raphael to be the next of kin. They lied to us. They made my brother sign that document. And they were just looking for a way to make Raphael next of kin. Just in case there's anything like the one will take care of it.
Wow. Nimekuwa nikisema for the longest time. I know this industry. I know the players who are involved. The agent of Paris Mogore is a pastor. Hii story ambayo umetuambia hapa, auntie, I'm seeing things left and right. Hakuna kitu iko straight.
Nothing.
Not one single. There's no one single fact I can point where everything has been done correctly and honestly. Teresa, even the viewers are saying the same thing. Kuna hidden agenda in that case. That's why Raphael is being next of kin to cover whatever bad happened to NJERI. Tumekuwa na kesi ya Edna Kemunto. Tumekuwa na kesi zingine mingi hapa. Kesi ya Paris Mogore. And here we are with yet another story, another case of Judy NJERI. Let's go back to the story of NJERI kuuliwa. If NJERI was killed, have they said that whoever did it was...
What? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Go ahead, auntie. Have you seen in the documents, even my phone, people are calling my phone. Have you seen any document? Nothing.
Nothing. We have not been shown any document. So my question is, why don't this Dr. Gilbert, that Pastor Gilbert, somebody, why can he come and face us as a family and tell us and show us this conversation he's been having with these other people, because he totally broke us out. He even told us that if anybody this follow-up, we are going to delay the process. He even said we should not go on social media because we are going to complicate things. So we thought we were doing the right thing. By letting them just end the process so that we can bring NJERI and rest in peace and we move on. But there's nothing there. Just after maybe we are thinking there must be some compensation.
Auntie.
And that is what Raphael is after.
That's what the pastor say. Don't speak. Don't say.
Yeah, he told us not to speak to the social. Yeah. I'm actually doing this by myself. Nobody, I cannot take it anymore.
Pastor Gilbert, this case is on VOTV now.
He should know because he doesn't want to meet us.
Doesn't want to meet us.
So
If he has
you've
nothing
never
to hide,
even.
if he's helping, let him come and talk to us.
Talk to us.
Auntie, talk to Pastor Gilbert right now on that camera. What do you want as a family?
Pastor Gilbert.
I'm talking on behalf of NJERI's
family like her sister.
If you care and you truly are a pastor
the way you are saying,
let us
please stop doing this to us.
Pastors were meant to put their lives, not to lie to people.
That's right. That's right. We'll be back after a short commercial break right here on Rauka Navo TV Breakfast Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your patience and thank you very much for tuning in. This is the Rauka Navo TV Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Murioki. Today, my guest is NJERI's aunt talking to us about what happened to her niece in Saudi Arabia. Yet again, another Kenyan has been killed in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Auntie, what is your brother saying about this?
My brother. Let me say he's confused, kind of. Because he does not understand why because this past I was involved. We thought everything is true. The way we've just been knowing that pastors are men of God. So even when he signed the document, saying he knows Raphael,
yeah,
he was trying to fasten and not to complicate things, so that NJERI's body can come back to Kenya.
Yeah.
But now it looks like he has given Raphael the custody the right of next of kin to be NJERI's husband.
Wow. It's crazy. When was the last time you spoke to NJERI?
Mostly we used to WhatsApp each other.
Yeah.
But I communicated with her around November last year. No, this year. Sorry. This year I communicated with her around August.
Okay.
Mm.
I used to have WhatsApp, texting on WhatsApp.
And calls, we could call each other.
Yeah. Describe your niece to the viewers. How was she like? You say she was like your sister.
Yes, we've
How was
grown up
NJERI?
together. Everybody knows because even we went to the same school. My parents treated us equally.
That's good.
Yeah.
When was the last time?
NJERI is hard working.
Yeah, go ahead.
And actually, she was very devoted to her children.
Yeah.
That is why even if we were trying to support her, she really wanted to feel like she's in control and taking care of her kids. So even when she left, I didn't judge her. Because she told me she was trying to make sure that her kids are comfortable.
Yeah.
Because she was the sole breadwinner.
That's right.
So I think she did whatever. When you're a lady and you're the one taking care of your kids, some people will go to the extremes.
That's right.
So maybe she felt if she told us to go to Saudi Arabia, we will say no. But she wanted maybe to be able to take care of her child without asking from handouts. That's what my thinking was.
If you could have known that NJERI was going to Saudi Arabia, would you have allowed her to go?
No. Actually, even in our conversation, you can see asking her to come back. But I never even knew she was in Saudi Arabia.
You thought she was in Egypt.
Yeah.
Why do you think this thing is being played by Pastor Gilbert, Raphael? Why do you think they are playing this game? The paperwork being fake, the paperwork being rushed.
Like,
what do you think they're doing
my own. What I can say from my I'm not quoting anybody. This is what my thought is telling me. They must be thinking there's some compensation. Because if there was nothing for sure, and you know, Raphael cannot even afford to file that document. We are the ones who paid. The one that letter.
The affidavit.
He said he only have 5,000. So we added 10,000 so that we can try to fasten the process.
That's right.
So to say the truth, Raphael cannot take care of those children. And if he was, see, because if he's a man like other men who are taking care of their family, why would you allow your wife to go to Saudi Arabia and you being left money by your wife? Surely. Even when NJERI was here before she left, Naima was being paid by one of my niece called Sylvia. See? So Raphael was not taking care of these children. It is NJERI. Who takes care of these children. She is the sole breadwinner. If now Raphael wants to become the next of Kina, how can these children get this compensation? And if there is anything, why haven't he shared it to the family?
You don't even know the name of the agency.
We don't know because I am talking of myself. When we went to that lawyer's place, I asked Raphael, tell me, who is the agent? He told me somewhere there around Gong Road. And that was all.
And that was all.
He is not admitting.
He is not
cannot
admitting.
say
He cannot say who is the agent.
So he's the only person.
So he's
who
the
knows
only
when
person
NJERI
who
left.
knows when NJERI left.
He's the only person
He's
who
the
knows
only
why
person who knows why
NJERI never told the family
NJERI never
he's leaving.
told the family he's leaving.
If he's a good man,
If he's a good
why
man,
didn't he convince
why
NJERI
didn't
to
he
tell the
convince
family that
NJERI
he's
to tell
leaving?
the family that he's leaving?
Go on. I think we're losing.
And then
Raphael,
there's another document.
there's another
he
document
signed.
he signed. He said
that NJERI has only
NJERI
two
has
children.
only 2 children.
But NJERI has 3
But
children.
NJERI has 3 children.
Fine. You have saying she has
You
2
have
children.
saying she
What
has
is
2
good about
children.
this
What
other
is good
one?
about
The
this
third one?
other one? The third one.
Wait. He say NJERI has 2 children, but NJERI has 3 kids.
NJERI has 3
NJERI has
children.
3 children.
And she has taken care of them.
Taken care of them.
I'm telling you, NJERI is hardworking. I wish somebody else can say. Maybe somebody can say I'm saying this because I am her auntie or something.
Auntie or something.
But that girl has really worked very hard to bring up those children by herself. Then you come and say that you have children with NJERI. What will happen with
NJERI's firstborn?
Where will he go?
Where will he go?
If he's agreeing now, maybe
he's agreeing now, maybe to take
these other two.
How is he taking even that? I don't understand.
Out of the 3 children, is he the biological father of any of these 3 kids?
Maybe the last boy.
Maybe the boy.
The last one?
The last boy. Because Mickey, I know very well.
I know
he's not
Raphael's son.
The girl I know
he's not.
He's not. So the first 2 children
are not his.
What I don't know is whether they are last
or
one
not,
because we have never seen him.
We have never seen him in our family.
Maybe he can claim.
I don't know.
Wow. Auntie. Hakuna mtu hutoka Kenya kama contract yake haijasainiwa next of kin ni nani? Wakienda Saudia.
So maybe I don't know.
But now I've seen the documents and I can hear confirm that what I've seen from the documents, Raphael is now the official next of kin. It's on paper. It's signed by lawyers. He's the next of kin, auntie. And now now the family has been sidelined. Let me ask you this question. Where will NJERI be buried? At Raphael's place?
As a family, we have agreed NJERI is going to be buried at our farm. where we stay, where she grew up. Because this man has never come home. We have never seen him. We've just saw him when NJERI
was dead.
I get it. I get it. Tumekuwa hapa. I've had cases here on Vote TV where I'm witnessing these kind of situations, these kind of family situations that people having, the in-laws in this family and the girl and the boyfriend, the girl and the husband and the kids and had the story of Edward, for example, after his death, the family tried to sideline the wife and get all the compensation and sign all the documents, and it's happening every time. Every single time. Now with NJERI's story, this is a different case. Because we have pastors involved in this story.
Yeah.
And like you said, you would expect ya kwamba mapasta ndio wachungaji wa mifugo. Pastor ndio tashikilia aseme, hey, this is NJERI's family, you deserve. So actually now in this case, kama contract ya NJERI iko imesainiwa the next of kin, do you know who should have been signed, who should have been put in as the first next of kin? Your brother. Have your brother as your first next of kin, then have you as the second next of kin, and then the third next of kin, look for another auntie, whatever, as a next of kin. But these guys, these servants of God, these men of God, they found a way to beat the system. And I was actually looking at those documents, man. I was looking at those documents. I'm looking, oh, lawyer this, lawyer office this, advocates this. And you've never met or faced Pastor Gilbert.
Never.
Like face to face.
Never.
The only person who I've seen is Pastor
Judy.
And who did they say Pastor Gilbert was again? NJERI's pastor before she left Kenya for Saudi, or how does that look like? Who is Pastor Gilbert?
They said that Pastor Gilbert was NJERI's pastor before she left Kenya. Then Pastor Julius is saying he's NJERI's neighbor. So I don't know what is their relationship. They are more related to NJERI than the real family. If you're a man of God, the first thing you'd have NJERI has died. Let the two families come together.
That's right.
And then we agree on the process how NJERI will be buried. And how we were going to retrieve the body before writing and signing all these documents.
That's a very nice question, man. I'm telling you, Auntie, the comments from the viewers here, they are flooding in dozens. And there's the last one here from Nefa TT254 saying, Sasa, he didn't go to see the lady's family. How does he get to be the next of kin?
That is what everybody has been asking. how did he became the
next of kin.
But there's only one thing.
Jerry left.
And nobody knew.
There you go.
Apart from Raphael.
That's right.
So even when she did all the paperwork
and everything,
so he was with her.
So he
wants to eat her money when she was alive. And now she's dead.
He's still following.
What will become the children?
That is my question.
Because automatically he has already
rejected one.
He's admitting
NJERI had two.
What will come of the other boy?
I wish you could tell her.
And that's the old boy who came and told you, nilisikia wakisema mama ameuliwa Saudia. What's his name again? The oldest one?
His name is Mickey.
Mickey. How old is Mickey?
Mickey should be going to maybe around
20.
Okay. He's a man.
He's a man.
I'm telling you, from the comments that are flooding in here, everyone is, that's the same thing they're saying, Auntie. This is all about the chase for the compensation. Nimekuwa hapa kila wakati, and you people know right here on Vote TV, nimekuwa nikiambia wasichana aje. Nimekuwa nikisema aje hapa, ukisafiri, ukitoka Kenya, ambia familia yako, ambia wazazi, ambia whoever you're going to tell, whoever is the closest in the family, but at least make sure ya kwamba the closest person who you are to in the family, kani mamako, babako, whoever, that they know. Let them have a copy of the contract. Let them know the agent gani mesafiri nayo. Let them know which country, which city you're going to go to. Let somebody in the family know, not when the person is dead. Tumekuwa hapa na kesi mingi, Auntie. Edna Kemuntu ambaye maiti yake ilifika Kenya jana. A young lady, 22 years old, who actually graduated from the University of Kisii with a diploma in banking and accounting. The family did not know when she left the country. The only person who knew was the husband. Here we are, Edna amekufa. You've seen what has happened. I can continue naming names. Nimekuwa nikisema ya kwamba people are facing spiritual warfare in this so-called kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Because let me tell you, my sisters, how do you expect to leave your country without the blessing of your family and expect to thrive? Spiritual warfare is real, Auntie, in this called the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. For peanuts, for this here. Here's what they get. Pesa mandazi America. How you take it is up to you. It's a fact. Because of this, you're becoming, they've made our people slaves because of this. $200. Give me a break. Give me a break. We are losing a generation. We are losing a generation in this kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Now, Auntie, just let me ask you that question again, Auntie. Did you see any documents indicating that the person who killed NJERI was arrested?
Nothing.
No.
We
Nothing.
don't have anything.
We don't have anything.
So if there's somebody who can help us, just to bring Jerry's body back and bury
her.
Or just to find out how to
do it.
Because Pastor Gilbert, Raphael,
Pastor Julius,
they're all taking us for
a ride.
Maybe they just want.
I don't know what they want.
This is such a sad story. But let's do this. Here on Vote TV, I've also been documenting another developing story all the way from Dubai. A group of 18 Kenyans have been reaching out to me here at Vote TV, saying we are stranded. I've posted a couple of videos on my Facebook page and also on YouTube. And yesterday, a group of cleaners destroyed the structures while they were sleeping outside. Hawa Wakenya sahi, hakuna stima, hakuna maji, na hii baridi. Auntie, let's take 60 seconds commercial break as you watch this footage.
Sasa hapa ndio tunakaa tukitafuta wifi. Sasa maisha imetufikisha hapa. Tuko desperate kabisa.
Okay, thank you very much and welcome back to the Rauka na Vote TV Breakfast Show. The feature story today is a story of our sister, Judy NJERI, Mkenya ambaye ameuliwa nchini Saudi Arabia. Auntie has to go to work. I'll bring her back to say bye-bye. Auntie, rudi hapa. I would like you, I'm gonna give you, the platform is here, Vote TV is here. Give us your closing statement as we allow you to go to work.
Let me take this opportunity
to thank you
for what you're doing.
To Kenyans.
We really appreciate.
that.
I also want to thank
God for using you.
Because we are all meant to serve
each other.
So as you're helping,
those who are stranded,
I believe you're doing God's work. To my family, I believe that we're going to finally be able to
bury NJERI.
To our friends who have been
standing with us,
we thank you for your support.
Your support and your prayers.
To Raphael, Pastor Gilbert and
Pastor Julius,
kindly let us know
the truth.
If you're men of God, just do the right thing. I would actually talk to any other girl out there who wants to
go to Saudi Arabia.
I would just tell you,
talk
to me, it
is real.
I have lost my niece. That's all I would say.
Auntie, I appreciate you. Thank you for reaching out. This is too much. And I'm at a point where I just have to ask the question, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Thank you very much for coming here and talking and telling NJERI's story. You have to go to work. I'm going to let you go to work.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, as you go to work, we're going to take 30 seconds commercial break. God bless you. God prosper you. God give you peace. And we'll stay in touch and see how this story goes.
Thank you. I'll also
keep in touch.
I want justice for NJERI.
I want justice
and I want
for
her
NJERI, and I want
never
her
to suffer.
children never to suffer.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you very much to all the viewers. Asanteni sana. Let me just check your comments here as we proceed. Lovely me. Amila. Nafatiti. Comments ni mingi. Masani machache. Here we go again. Another case, hapa Vo TV, that has to do with a pastor, not one, but two. At the end of the day, we've lost a Kenyan. NJERI hakuwa Kemboi. NJERI hakuwa huko nje akifanya mambo zingine. NJERI alikuwa kwa nyumba akifanya kazi yake. And yet you hear what they are calling a crazy grandson. Alikuja akamchapa na nyundo mpaka akamuua. Alimpiga na nyundo mpaka akamaliza. Teresa, Joyce, Amila. This is sad. This is too much. But guess what? Kina JKA kwanza leo sini saa tu. Enda kwa airport leo hii. Tupate ile mlolongo iko airport sahi. going to the promised land. Let me do this. Allow me to call it a day. Hapa inaelekea saa 8 za usiku. I'll catch up with you later. If you're new here, subscribe to the channels, either here on VoTV and Nelson Mike Podcast YouTube channel. Shout out to my folks on Facebook. Asanteni sana. This is painful. We've lost yet another Kenyan in Saudi Arabia. When is enough? Enough. Have a good day. Tupatane baadaye.